Greetings, good people, and welcome back. Welcome back to another amazing live stream. It's been a while. I know I've not been consistent lately, but I'm back. Welcome to the stream. If you're joining in, let me know where you are joining from. Share out this live stream. Let me also just share it out. Let me also share it out. Normally, we give it about 2 minutes to allow people to join in. So click and join the live stream. Drop a comment. Let me know where you're joining me from. Let me just share this out as well. Who is joining? And oh, okay. I see. We already have some comments. Welcome all. I see you, Colleen. Colleen, thank you so much. I love you too. African Tigress, you're the best. Thank you so much. Hi, Herbie. How are you doing? I hope I pronounce your name correctly. Herbie. I hope I pronounce it correctly. Please visit India. Your vlogs are super. I will visit India. I was to visit in 2020. I was to visit India in 2023 April, but March, April thereabouts, but I was stuck in Hong Kong at that time. Hi, Willie. How are you doing? Oh, thank you so much, Habi. Um, Greetings, my two sisters from Kenya. Good to see you enjoying your time in Tobago. Are you going to be there for Easter weekend? I would like to call you all. We'll find out. I'm not so sure, Edris. I'm not so sure, but of course, it's been an amazing experience here. Hi, Willie. How are you doing? Hi, girl. Greetings. I'm doing today's live stream. I wasn't really planning to have a live stream today, but I do get a lot of questions and inquiries and things, questions about immigrating. And I have a lot of people who tell me that they would want to relocate. I have so many people who reach out and they would want, I have so many messages on TikTok, on Facebook, on Instagram, in my email, especially a lot of people who watch me from the continent of Africa. They are interested in moving to the Caribbean. And I know actually a lot of people have interest to come and probably try to figure out or get a job or something like that. And I've answered these questions a lot of times. And I totally understand why someone would be interested in moving. People move for different reasons. Personally, I have my personal reasons, and some people would move to have a better life or to improve their way of living. So if you've been checking my comments, I've been having these comments from somebody who was telling me they were trying to get to Europe and then it didn't work. So today I just felt like, and they needed my help. And sometimes I feel like I'm not in a position, like I alone might not be in a position to like really fully help a person. And in as much as moving abroad or going to look for opportunities in another country might seem like a way to get out of a situation that someone is at, especially financially or economically. Sometimes it can be very challenging as well and might put someone even in a worse of situation. First, I'm not here to discourage anyone who wants to relocate or move to another country. If there's a way you can go, some people have gone, they've struggled through, they've worked their way and then eventually they've been able to even become super successful. It might take 5, 10 years. It works for some people, but also that's not the story for everybody. So I have somebody today. I'm going to be inviting them to, they've been reaching out to me a lot and I just felt like I need to give them the platform to share their story, to share the story. Thanks to everybody who's joining in. Let me give a shout out to Caro, Rose, Judah. Thank you so much. Thank you, Colin from Brooklyn. Hi, Wayne. You say married me, I marry you. How do you know if African tigress is married or not? Nobody knows if African tigress is actually married or not. I don't think there's anybody who knows. So, anyway, let's hear from Paul. Hi, Paul.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening. How you doing and where are you joining us from?
I'm fine. I'm joining from Libya, Tripoli.
I don't know if you're loud enough for everybody. Let me know if you can hear Paul.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you, but I'm just hoping I wanna confirm with everyone who's watching that we're able to hear you.
Okay.
If you can hear Paul, just type one. Type one if you can hear him. If you can hear him, let me also check on my phone to see how it is like on the other side. Type one if you can hear him correctly. Classic, I see you. Hi, Osla. Oh, I'm okay. All right. All right. So, Paul, I've been getting lots of messages from you, and you
Yeah.
wanted to share something. So, maybe you can introduce yourself.
Okay. My name is Paul Christian Chukwemeka from Nigeria, Abia State precisely. I started this, let me say, okay, I was in Nigeria and the country was not good, favorable me. So, in order to look for greener pastures, I said, okay, let me look for a way to also move out and also to support my younger sister who is also at school then in secondary school. So I took the initiative by making a movement by traveling by road from Nigeria to Libya, then from Libya to Europe through the Mediterranean Sea. I could not make it to the final destination, which is Europe. I got stuck here in Libya. And here is also is not a free place. Mostly, most of the Black African citizens are suffering here, both Nigeria, Ghana, Niger, Burkina, Sierra Leone, as in anything that is Black Africans are suffering here. Some are in the prison, some have died also. So it's just by the special grace of God that I'm still alive here. But here is not a place that somebody should hope to be because the freedom and the opportunity is not guaranteed. What am I saying in essence is that I need help from everybody, well meaning people around the world. I want to come back to my country and start again and start afresh.
Okay. So, when did you leave Nigeria?
I live in 2022 ending.
And how long did it take you to get to Libya?
It took me a month plus, a month and 1 week, a month and 1 week from Nigeria to here.
Okay. Okay, maybe would you mind sharing like just kind of curious like from Nigeria, how did you fly there? Like how did you get to Libya?
Okay. It's through by road. Like first of all, I was in Port Harcourt, River State. Then from there I took a bus, morning bus to Abuja. Then from Abuja, I now took a bus again that is going to Kano, which is the northern state side of Nigeria. Then from that Kano state, we now enter motor that will now take us through the border. Then from the Nigerian border to Niger border. Then from the border of Niger, then now to the Sahara Desert, which is the main journey.
Okay, so from the Sahara, okay, I'm just trying to look at the map. So from the Sahara Desert, after you finish the desert, you get immediately you get into Libya.
Yes, we will get into the Libya. Now it depends on the part that you are going. But once you arrive in the Libya territory, it depends on the area that you are heading to.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see. There's Niger has a border with Libya, so yeah, that's possible. Yeah, I see Niger shares a border with Libya. So are you in
Yeah.
Tripoli?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, and did you have to use like an agent or something? Like how did you and like how did you just wake up and decide on your own that you're going to
They,
Libya?
no, no, no. Yes, we need.
Sorry?
Yes, here is also. I say here is a route to Europe, as in this place, this country is a route to Europe. So
Oh,
normally most people do use here as the route, which is by land and also by sea.
okay.
Hello?
So did yeah, so did you attempt to go to
Hello?
Europe? Hello?
Yes, 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 yes. I made an attempt like twice. It could not, as in I could not make it. The first one I did, something came up. The police came around where we are. Everybody was running around trying to escape, something like that. Why they catch some? After that, I still try again, which is on the water. This one now is on the water, on the sea. We are now in the sea. The boat is going. Before you know it, immigration police, the water own surrounded us. Everybody was like trying to escape. They catch some, while some escape. I am one of those people that escape from them.
Are there many people from Nigeria in Libya?
Yes, yes. Yeah, yes, mostly. Everybody here, as in, let me say, the population of Africans here are more Ghana, Nigeria, and Niger. That is the most popular African black nation that are here.
Did you need a visa to get to Libya from Niger? Like I know
No,
Niger you don't need a visa because of the ECOWAS, but to Libya?
no, no, no. I do not use visa. That's what I say. I use road, as in road. It's not. I do not use air. I use road.
Uh-huh. So you used an official border, a border that's not official.
No, no, no. It's not an official. We
So
use the official by from Nigeria border to Niger. Then from there we now start entering the communities and the villages. Then from the community, then we now enter the town of Niger, which is Agadez. From there now is the route to the main Sahara Desert, which will lead you to here.
okay, so how can if someone wanted to help, like I like what do you want? Like do you want to like what's next for you? Like what do you want? Like you wanna go back to
What I
Nigeria?
want is, yes, 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 yes. I want to go back because here I am now. I'm not safe in a
Why?
sense that the country is not stable. I say here I am now is not safe in a sense that here the country is not stable on their own. They are having issue also sometimes between themselves, and most times the black are the victims. Any black African nation. are the more that are paying the price more than them.
Okay. So is it like is okay. Is it like there's war like how's it like maybe give us a situation of your
Eh?
day to day. How's your day to day life like you've been there for almost 2 years now? Oops, I think it's frozen.
Okay, okay.
How's your day to day life like?
Yes, yes. It's not easy. It has not been easy from one place to another, trying to make a living. First of all, mostly try to feed is another problem here because yes, some of them they do see us as like I don't know either animal or something like that. Is when you went to the maybe in a place that you are working on a site something like that. Maybe you can meet the fellow your fellow black that is there. Talk to him or her. He cannot put you through. Hello.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Wow, that's a lot.
Hello. Hello. Can
Yeah,
you?
I hear you. Yes, I hear you.
So that is it. And now me, my destiny, my passport has expired, and also I have lost it also as in when I was also trying to run away from them, I lost it, and the passport expired last year, February 14th.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so you don't.
So
So,
that is it.
is there a Nigerian embassy
Hello.
there? Is there an embassy that can help you get a new travel document?
Yes, we have Nigeria have an embassy here, but I must say the embassy here is not strong, which is more especially this particular place, this Libya. Their mouth, their leg is not that strong like that. So they are just doing. Their thing is like 60% of what they are doing. There is not almost. It's not even up to 90%, right? Because them too, they are afraid of the people, as in the government in power of here. So that's why. And most times, when you try to go and do passports, they will tell you to take like 6 months, almost 1 year to get it because they will take your data and go to Nigeria and do it, then bring it back. And all this thing is also requires money.
Okay. Okay. If you're watching this and you have any questions, if you have any questions, or anything you want to share, let me know. Someone is asking, is there a UN representative there? Is there a United Nations
Yes,
representative?
something. Yes, there is something like that. IOM, that is International Migration Organization, is here also, but they are doing the things according to. It's not all the time they are deporting people. It will take sometimes 6 months, 3 months, 1 year. As in, it depends on how they do it because it's not only here that they are working. They are working other places. So, more like me now, I have gone to the Nigerian embassy to register for deportation, which is around that should be around June last year. But up
Mm-hmm.
till now, I have not received any. I've not received any message, talk less of okay, I have hope of going. None of them have sent me message, email or call. Up till now it's almost like 2 months now. It will be 1 year that I have registered. No sign of them as in coming through. So that is it. Even though some people register, it is by the special grace of God. Maybe they will call you in 3 months time or in a month's time or in 1 year's time. It depends. Sometimes 2 years. Some people that's gone before me, they say sometimes 2 years, 3 years. It depends on how God smiles on the person.
Okay. Uh, tell. Okay. Someone says, is it possible for him to go back the same way he arrived in Libya?
No, no. The journey is not easy. To come is not easy. To go back is not so easy by the same way I came. No, no, no. It's not easy. The journey is a very deadly journey, Sha. That's the risk some people's like some of us took trying to reach Europe, but along the line, some give up the ghost, some die in the some even die in the Mediterranean Sea, while some die in the desert. So it's not an easy journey. Like you want to go back by road again. The only way somebody can go back is through air, which is flight.
And will you be able to board a flight, keeping in mind that you got into the country illegally? So, would you be allowed a
Yes, yes,
flight
yes.
back to your country to not be a problem?
No, 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 no. It's just to buy the tickets. Then you now sign, give them the name and necessary um documents that they need. It's just to buy the tickets. You go back because they will see it that you want to go back on your own willingly. They are although in their own time they are still forcing us to go by arresting us. Some people keeping them in the prison and all that. Some will die there. Maybe let me say, if God see them through, maybe the United International Migrant Organization may now step in, trying to help. And those one, the ION is not something that normally work every week or every month. We do take time, 6 months, 3 months, 1 year before it will work. And it's not only one person that will be carrying. They will carry many people from different cities of the country. So maybe before it will reach, let me say like my own turn, it will take like another 1 year again, which is the same 1 year that I have already spent since I have registered.
And is there a place you register with the United Nations with IO? I guess you mentioned the international organization that is IOM. Is it IOM? The
Yes, yes, yes,
international
yes.
organization. Okay. There's a place where you register with that?
Yes, I do it with the through the Nigeria embassy because that is the place you go through it. It's not their office direct that you do it. It's through the international Nigerian embassy. Then they will now forward your details to the International Migration Organization. So that's why I say the embassy here is not that strong. If it is another place, the embassy is strong. Once you send your name to them, let me say under a month, they will deport you. But here I am, almost a year now. I'm still here.
Someone is asking, is it safe for you to speak online and show your ID? No,
Yes,
he's not
yes, okay.
showing his ID though, because he lost his passport. He says he lost his passport. So I, so the first thing you'll need to do is like get a passport. And now, how is that gonna happen?
To get a passport now, I need to go to the embassy and register and reapply for the passport. And if I reapplied, they are not giving me the passport in 1 week time or in a month's time. It will take like 3 months, 6 months time before they will now bring it back to this country. Then before I will now go and collect it. And during those 6 months and 3 months time, nobody knows what will happen because the country is not that safe like that. Like this period now, they are doing, as in they are arresting people, more especially black. Both whether you have passport or you don't have passport, they will just arrest you as in for no reason. Keep you in the prison. If you have money, you pay yourself. If you don't have money, you stay there until God knows when.
Okay, okay. I don't know if anyone else has. So how can we, like, you've been asking for help, so how can we help you?
The help I need is that I want to go back to my country, Nigeria, because I will not say that I want to forward my movement to Europe, which is not that the other side is not also safe, which is the Mediterranean Sea. To cross the water is not also safe like that. That's why I want to go back to my country in a sense of that I don't have money to book a ticket, as in to book a flight. That is the major issue. So anybody, if there is anybody that can help me book a flight, I will appreciate.
And can you book a flight without a passport?
Yes, yes, yes,
Oh, you can be allowed. Would Nigeria accept you without a passport?
yes, yes, yes. You can book a flight. You just to buy the ticket, then they will now register you, take your passport and stamp it, as in take a passport, as in passport picture of you, then stamp it and give you the TC, the ticket, this thing.
Do you know someone who's managed to fly without a passport? Or can Nigeria embassy give you like a temporary travel document without not necessarily a passport? Can they issue you like a temporary travel document?
Yes, the travel document is the ticket. That's the ticket that I buy. That let me see if I have money now to buy the ticket. That's what it means. I can fly back without a passport.
And how have you been managing day to day? I mean, you'll need a place to stay. You every day you'll have to kind of get food to eat. How have you been managing?
Well, sometimes I do work with my fellow blacks, which is that's the people I can still let me say I can relate with. More like for me now here the language I have now mastered the language, which is the Arabic language, because of the here is not where I plan to be. So I did not put ear in the ground to learn the language. So that's why I go out, like where I am staying is also where some of those of my black African Nigerians are staying. It's an uncompleted building, but they have finished it, full window, just window and door. We are just the landlord there, just as in he give it us to as in out of our own willingness to help us. We are just staying there in the morning. We go out. If we find work, we do. If we do not find, we come back.
Okay, okay. Someone is asking, is there an immigration expert in the chat that can advise? This sounds complicated. And which airline is there a direct flight from there to Nigeria? Which
You
airline?
say?
Which airline flies from there to Nigeria?
Okay. Most airline here is Egypt Airline, because is a as an Egypt Airline will take you from here from the Tripoli now, stop at Egypt, which is Cairo International Airport. Then from Cairo International Airport, the same Egypt Airline will now take you back to straight to Lagos.
Okay, okay. So Egypt Air would allow you to transit through Egypt without a document. You're very certain.
Yes, yes, yes. From here, from this Tripoli to Egypt, then from Egypt to Nigeria, Lagos precisely.
Okay, someone says, Yes, they should be able to issue a travel document if they were doing their job. And Lumi says, I sympathize with this situation. I hope all the stranded Africans can find their way home. Does he have any message for Africans that are thinking of taking the same route to enter Europe?
The I would advise that, like me now, I will not advise anybody to, more especially to come here. Talk less of say you want to transit to Europe, because the journey is not an easy thing. It's something that is very stressful, and sometimes some people might lose their life on the way. As in, it's not an easy thing. Nobody should even try to go to man and girl, boys and girls, man. Nobody should try it and come. Because it's not like me now, from my own case. The time I was coming, two people died in my front inside desert. The time we are coming.
What? You knew them?
No, I don't knew them. It just as in, let me say, fellow passengers that are traveling with me also.
Was it on foot? Were you guys walking, or was there a car? Like, were you using a
Yes, we
bus, or
use.
was it just walking?
No, at some point we do walk with leg. When the car is when the car break down, we can walk like, let me say, 30 minutes or 40 minutes. Then we now enter the car when the drivers has fixed it, and the car is not an as in is an open car, which is Hilos car is an open car.
Okay. And okay. And have you done research? How much is the ticket? If someone wanted to help you, how can they reach you? How they can they contact you?
Like now, when like some people that have gone during last year and even earlier this year, the ticket is about 3,500 Libya dinars.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how to put it in dollar, something like that.
Okay. I thought, and uh if someone was to help you, like how can they help you? Like how can they reach you? Like how can someone contact you? Someone maybe who might be interested in helping you. How can they contact you?
Um, for now, my Facebook is not working, and the only place somebody can reach me is through the number that I'm using here, the country number, which is WhatsApp.
And what's your
Sometimes
WhatsApp?
my sometimes my Instagram might be having issue or something like that. But my WhatsApp number is +218
+218
92
92
01
01
38
38
587.
587.
Yes.
Okay, repeat it again.
+218.
Just continue. Say it at once.
Yes. 92 01 38 587.
Okay. Someone says illegal immigration is something else. Shouldn't be encouraged. True. People lose their lives daily, but they don't care. Boats arrive UK daily, but some capsize. Yeah, how much is that? Someone tried to convert that money. And shout out to you, Marcy Art. How you doing? How's Stockholm?
Yes, that was the money. I didn't know it in dollar. I have not have that chance to convert it in dollar, but it's 3,500 Libya dinars. I have not make an estimate of it in dollar, but I
Let's.
know it's not up to like $500 like that. I
Mhm.
know it's not up to that.
Okay. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Libya dinar. It's called dinar. Libya
Yes,
dinar
yes, yes. Libya dinars.
to USD. That's about okay. From the online conversion, if at all that's accurate, it's about 629.68 USD. So approximately like 650 US USD. But
Dollar.
okay, okay. So actually, someone can check on. Let me check on the website of Egypt Air. But you're very sure because I've never had an airline that would allow people to transit through their country, especially when they don't have a visa. Because if someone helps and then that would be a
No,
waste. Because
it will happen. It happen. No,
someone
it
who didn't have
happened
a
because
passport.
yes,
Someone who didn't have a passport and they were
it
able to.
happened.
Okay,
Yes, I have a sample that they have gone.
okay. Why are you trying to leave? Someone is asking, why are you trying to leave your country? Forgive me, I'm late to the chat. Some
That
they've
is
come later.
Africa
They're
for
asking why
us.
you late.
Our,
Say what?
our leaders are not giving us what we want, and the economy of the country, which is Nigeria, is not favoring. So everybody is finding means to find a better place. That is
Mm-hmm.
it. It's not that I leave my country, maybe something is pursuing me. No, it's just that the economy and the hardship is not good.
Okay. Do you have family in Nigeria?
I have just me and my sister and my uncle. Although she have married, she does not even care about me. He's just facing his own family.
Mm-hmm. When I'm searching departure city on the website of Egypt, I showing the it's not showing anything. Okay, someone says we need leaders like Ibrahim Traore. Someone says, but it will not be better. It will not be better elsewhere as an illegal immigrant. Life will be worse than home country. Yeah, for most cases, it's tough. It's tough when you are illegal in any country. It's a very tough life. I think even getting opportunities, getting jobs, um, it can be very tough. And then knowing that immigration is on
Yes,
your back, you don't even have that peace of mind. Yeah.
yes.
So anyone who might be in a position to really help our brother here, you can reach out to him. He's given us his WhatsApp number. And yeah, this is also like I do get lots of messages about people who are asking me about various Caribbean countries. I have people asking me, a lot of people, especially Kenyans, ask a lot about the Bahamas, but I know for sure Bahamas is one expensive place. Is one expensive place. Like even the amount of money you pay for accommodation per night when you are there, if you relocating to look for work is gonna be like really tough, because I know I do get so many messages about people asking, especially about the Bahamas. I know in Kenya we watch a lot of movies, and Bahamas is this. Of course, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's this holiday destination that everybody. It looks like Bahamas when you watch in movies. It looks like money, but it's also very expensive. So moving there, like those ones who I do have many people asking how they can get there. If you're not getting there by job, if you don't have an employer, someone to sponsor you, life is expensive there. I've been there and I know. Okay, I've visited there. I've visited there and I know it's like Bahamas, for instance, is very very expensive. Getting accommodation, even getting a job, like I do also have people who ask me about Barbados as well. Getting jobs is not easy. You'll get there, but where are you going to stay? Where are you going to sleep? What are you going to eat? Uh, I don't even know if you someone would get accommodation of anything below $1,000 per month. I'm not so sure. Maybe they exist, but I don't think there is. Yeah. Uh, if you have access to Tinubu or any Nigerian officials, they can expedite. Sorry, one second. Hey, I'm live on YouTube. I'm live on YouTube. Okay. All right. They can expedite the delegation and arrange their way out. I'm sure Air Peace CEO can offer service. Uh, Bahamas is too expensive. It's better to try Ian Lane Country. I don't know what that means. Uh, it's much cheaper. So I'm hoping that somebody watching here would be able to get your story, hear your plight, and uh, be able. You shared your contact. I'll also share it on the description, and I will also share it on the. Oh, you meant Latin. Sorry. Okay, I see Latin countries. Okay, yeah. I'll also share it on the community. So hopefully somebody would be able to help. And I'm not so sure if you answered. Do you have any message to anyone else who would want to? I don't know. Did you answer that? A message to anyone else who wanna take that route too. Did you answer that?
Yes, yes, I have answered that. Let me still repeat it again. The message I have that if you are traveling, just hold on and do necessary documents, which is visa, passport, and all that, before you can travel. More especially this African side, this Northern African side is not easy. It's not a place to say you want to try your luck. Some do died on the road. Like me now, during my own, two people, man and a woman, died. The same thing on the sea. Some died. So nobody should risk his or her life trying to come here. It's not easy. Even though you come, it's not easy as you think. You will be even regretting why are you here? Because no place like home, no, as in here, there is no freedom. Freedom of speech is not even guaranteed, talk less of freedom of movement. So nobody should try and come. Just be where you are. Like me now, have come, I have seen at least. That's why I'm telling other people not to try it because it's not a place to be. Not especially this Libya.
Okay, someone is also saying, is he sure that no passport is needed from Egypt to Nigeria? I checked and it says you must have a passport or travel documents. Please get legal
No,
advice
no,
before
no.
it gets complicated.
No, no, no. There's no traveling document. It's just to get your this traveling ticket. You now just go to the embassy, which is the Nigerian embassy. They will now cut ticket for you. You will now pay. They will now give you date and time that you will be going.
Oh, so it's for you. You get the money, you receive the money. Like some, okay,
Yeah, I don't have money.
okay. So you need to you pay the Nigerian embassy the money.
Yes.
So once you've given the
Yes.
Nigerian
They will not
embassy their money, so they
yes,
will
they will
get
not
you a document.
yes, they will not cut ticket for you. Yes. Yes. They will not cut the ticket for you and do other things that this person is traveling back. They will not give you the TC, which is the ticket and the time of and date that you'll be going.
Oh, okay. Lana, I think that kind of makes sense because I think if it's through the embassy, then that is going to be more like a kind of the embassy can issue you like a temporary travel document. Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Not necessarily buying a ticket directly, because if you buy it directly by yourself, you won't be able to. If you buy it yourself from the website or the airline, I don't
Yes.
think you'll be
Yes.
able to fly without a passport. Hello, thank you, Frozen. Think he's frozen. He's frozen. Colombia, Costa Rica, Mexico, Lima. But if someone tries to immigrate to Colombia, Costa Rica, Mexico, or Lima, that's Peru. What are they gonna do there? Because the people in those countries themselves are also trying to go to countries like America. So if people are moving out of that country, when you go to that country, what are you going to be doing in that particular country? You will not be allowed to board a plane without a travel document. Yeah, I think, like he's mentioned, the embassy can do it. I think probably he's lost his data, but I think we've had, for most part, we've had what he's gone through and what his contact. So if anyone is able to help him, reach out to him directly. He's shared his contact. He's been reaching out for several days, several days. So if you're attached, if you are able to contribute or donate or just help him, reach out to him. Please check the embassy before. Yes, yes, that's the best thing. Check with the embassy and check with the airline. If you're watching this, yeah, make sure you check with the embassy and check with the airline before you decide to travel. The embassy will provide the documents to travel back. Yes, I think the embassy can provide temporary travel documents, and probably with that, he would be able to get back. He would be able to get back to Nigeria. Okay, I don't think I'm not so sure. I don't think he'll be coming back. So, all right. It's been a while since I did live streams. This was a difficult one to do. So, I'll be ending the stream unless someone else has questions for me. Any questions for me? He's not here to answer his questions. Any questions for him can be directed to him. He left his WhatsApp number. You can rewatch it, and I'll also share it in the description. So those ones you can go and ask him. But if you have any questions for me, go ahead. Let me take some few questions before I end the live stream. It's been a while, man. I think we need to travel a little bit. We need to travel a little bit. So, thank you for using your platform to help others. For sure, for sure. Work and the person is doing well. The person is thriving. I don't know how long you followed me, but that was back, I think, in 2021. This uh, lady that I knew, I was stuck in Saudi Arabia, and the agents, in Saudi Arabia, they take your documents and all that. But yeah, she eventually managed. Like, we really put out a spirited fight until she was able to get her documents and get her ticket back to Kenya. I love your tobacco vlogs. It's beautiful. It's Tobago, it's not tobacco. It's called Tobago. On that note, let me actually, I think today I should set a video. Let me drop a link and we can have a we can join, you can join me on another on a premiere. Let me actually drop, let me share African time. Okay, here. Let's join me. I'm going to be premiering a video right now. Let me see if it works. If I'm able to directly do it from live stream straight to premiere. And we can continue the conversation and any other question that you might be having there. If you've got a notification of my premiere, please click to join. Let me drop the link. This is so hard. Okay, I'm not able to. Why? Why am I not able to share this? Okay, got it. Copy. Join my live premiere. It's all right. It's all right. Out of many, we are one. Go to Cuba. If I go to Cuba, my US visa will be in trouble. So please tell Ruto to hurry up with the Kenyan digital nomad. He needs to do that. He needs to do that. If I go to Cuba, my US visa will be in trouble. So I hope you know the relationship between the US and Cuba. It's all right to understand you out of many we are one. All right, Paul. I see you trying to join back, but we finished, so I think your connection is not great. Paul, we're going to be ending. People who would want to help, they're gonna reach out. I'll put your details. So let's meet at the premiere. Thanks to everybody who joined, and yeah, it's better to visit Cuba. I visit Cuba and then I will be limited because lots of places that I might want to visit in Central and South America will need me to transit through the US. Sometimes it's the easiest and then I can't do that anymore. So once I'm done with my travels and then I'll probably go to Cuba at that point. Or when my passport is about to expire and I get a new passport. Or when my visa is about to expire. Yeah, when my visa is about to expire. All right. See you in the next vlog. Thank you all for joining.